Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the After Hours Gaming League Consolation Finals. That is correct. When we first began the AHGL, we had 30 teams and 16 qualified for bracketed play, looking to be in a bracket kind of like this one, but others were eliminated right off the bat. For those that were eliminated, we created the Consolation League, the kiddie pool tournament. And tonight, it's time to see the winner of the losers. That's right, we're going to find out tonight who is the proverbial fastest reaver in the control group. Who is the tallest changeling of them all? My name is Day9 and I'll be bringing you tonight's cast between none other than AMD, competing for the charity Child's Play, and LinkedIn, also competing for the charity Child's Play. We wanted to ensure that this match was as pointless as possible, because both teams are indeed competing for no money. They've already been eliminated. So let's go ahead and find out who will come out on top and be able to do nothing more than fist pump and say, well, at least I did a little bit better than that guy. In the bottom corner playing for LinkedIn, it is Long Cat. I'm talking about the Long Cat down in the south corner. And up in the top, oh, look at Long Cat. Oh my god, it's an actual Long Cat. Oh man. Up in the north corner, it's gonna be Tesla Tick from Team AMD doing a ZVZ. Aw, yeah. Now, one thing I want to note right off the bat, Team AMD narrowly didn't qualify for the championship brackets. They actually placed 17th of the top 16, most notably being unable to quite cinch the deal on that epic 5-way free-for-all to determine who advanced to the playoffs. That's right, the original format was 5-round robin groups, top 2 advance. Or excuse me, 5-round robin groups top 3 advance, which leads to 15 total teams advancing. Where's the 16th come from? It was a free-for-all. AMD got second in that free-for-all. Will they make the start of the Kong line, or will they be able to come out on epic win of the Consolation Finals? Tesla Tick going for the early expand, and oh, look at this Long Cat, that dastardly scheming feline, throwing down the 10 pool to be 10 cool. Building 6 Zerglings, and of course the Queen. No doubt, any good Zerg strategy involves a Queen. Looks like Tesla Tick now planting down his spawning pool, looking quite well. And of course, I just wanted to note that the grand finals of the After Hours Gaming League will be this Saturday, April 21st at Red Bull, Santa Monica. Casted by myself and Husky Starcraft, one of the handsomer nerds I've ever met. Perhaps not the handsomest, as that right may indeed be reserved to Dignitas's select. Tesla Tick's going to have to be in a little bit of defensive mindset as he has those Zerglings coming up from Long Cat. Long Cat looks like he is not committing in the slightest to this sort of 10-pool opening. Is he even going to get a second Queen? Is he going to go for a hatch of his own? There's the extractor going down. Meanwhile, Tesla Tick has only 1 larvae. Oh my god, can he be able to kill off any drones? It looks like. What will the drone kill count be? Couple Zerglings get trapped. Holy Tesla Tick. Oh my god, drones are good! But no, Tesla Tick turns around at the last second in shame, stands in the corner like it's the end of the Blair Witch Project, and he loses a significant amount of drones, down to 9 in due time. Tesla Tick, though, does have the advantage of having that very, very early second hatchery. So hopefully, Tesla Tick will be able to rebuild that economy with that extra boost of a larvae. Down in the Southlands, Long Cat going for the defensive Roach Warren as he is taking an expansion. And you might note that if he was not building that expansion, that would be a very offensive Roach Warren and downright offensive to the life of Tesla Tick. Tesla Tick sees everything that is going on right now. Looks like he will soon enough be just getting ready to do a little bit of Zergling counterattack of his own, but I don't think Longcat is actually going to have those roaches up in time. No, it looks like a lot of Zerglings arriving for Tesla Tick. Could be a little bit of a crisis for Longcat, but nope. Getting some Zergling reinforcement from the backside manages to get the better arc, kill off most of those Zerglings. Now 4 on 4 in the unit's lost station. We see that green bar is quite large, marking the frowny defeat of many of Tesla Tick's units. However, there are continuing to be a pretty significant amount of Zergling little bouts going on up in mid. Now, in the meantime, it looks like we do see Longcat has fairly clearly established some nice control of the vision centers down in mid. We also see that Overlord from Tesla Tick is spawning by the... Oh, look at this. We see some special BlizzCon tags there. It looks like we have the Zerg BlizzCon attendee Longcat from Team LinkedIn, the professional networking utility. Tesla Tick now throwing down his Evolution Chamber. I think this is a very clever play. He wants to make sure that he gets his upgrades way, way ahead of the enemy. And because the distances are so big, it's going to be very difficult for Longcat to do too much Giganto Roach aggression. He will be getting just some amount of roaches, a non-zero amount of roaches, I dare say, to just keep control of that good old ramp. Tesla Tick has yet to put any units back in the geysers. Has he begun researching Zergling speed? He has not. This could be a little bit of a problem for Tesla Tick. He needs to keep a razor-sharp eye on this front Overlord. If he doesn't, then the roaches could just suddenly begin coming, and there would not be enough defense up in time for Tesla Tick, who is boldly droning like a madman. And look at this, an interesting decision, a layer from Longcat. We also see that he has the Evolution Chamber going down himself. He may very well be starting a little bit earlier of a +1 upgrade, and there it is, Team LinkedIn now getting ready to do a little bit of +1 attack in action. There is now the extractor planting, so that way he can get those speed roaches up in time. Tesla Tick, will he begin his +1 upgrade? It's looking very good for the LinkedIn Zerg. In the unit counting station, we also see that it is 35 drones for the green AMD Zerg, and 31 for the blue LinkedIn Zerg Longcat. Both players effectively droning, staying chill, staying calm. Zergling speed also going up for Longcat. He's not going too bonkerville with that dedication to the roaches, but the real question is, does he have roach speed planned? Will he be going for the Mutalisk map control? No, indeed, it's going to be Glial Reconstitution roach speed on mass. Tesla Tech's feeling very defensive, getting those extra spine crawlers. The Spore Crawler also planting to make sure that no sort of crazy burrow antics come up. 100 gas now mined. Tesla Tech has some big decisions ahead of him. Does he want to get the layer? Yes, he does. Curious if he was going to be going for that +1 attack upgrade first, but no, Longcat is doing much better in the upgrade department. And it will largely be all frowns all around. Aw, yeah. So now it does look like we see the comfortable, fancy, schmancy Tesla Tech from Team AMD getting those 4 geysers up. Down in the Southlands, Longcat has only just now begun to get his geysers 3 and 4. But that's okay because he is largely focusing on roaches and speedlings, and it looks like he is starting to move out for an attack. Nice timing. Moving out right before that +1 finishes. He's going to have a pretty devious timing push when he arrives at the front. Tesla Tech, on the other hand, is still making drones. Oh my god, 41 drones out on the screen right now. Does he see the push coming? He does! With control of the watchtower, the AMD Zerg sees that large swell of Ling Roach advancing to his main base. Is he going to be building a lot more spine crawlers? Will he just rely purely on roaches? It looks like he is going on all-out roach reliance. There's the +1 carapace going down, and a big slam down on a lot of those spine crawlers, and there they go. In the meantime, Longcat continuing to stockpile units, 84 to 62. Holy cow, when did that army get so big? When did it get so enormous? Tesla Tech has to have some way to answer for his incredibly delayed layer tech, and there we see Tesla Tech under a lot of fire as Longcat begins to step forward. Tesla Tech is too low on the roaches, and this could very well be the end of the game right here, right now. Tons of units streaming out of the main for Tesla Tech. Those spine crawlers are really close to being done. The roach is actually helping stay alive, and whoa, Tesla Tech with the emergency good timing. Holy cow. Tesla Tick doing it. However, this is the version of Metalopolis that does contain that there gold expansion, so Longcat, despite losing the battle, is slowly winning the war. Tesla Tech does have Evo Chamber number 2 down, only just beginning the +1 ranged attack, as we see +2 now getting started for Longcat, an Infestation Pit, a Macro Hatch. And there's the +2 missile attack. Now, again, for any of you just tuning in, these are the Consolation Finals. For all the teams that were eliminated in the first round, we held another lower league, and this is the finals of that league. So we are now going to see who is exactly dead even better than half the teams. Tesla Tech now starting to step up to the main base. What's the roach count look like for both? It's 19 for the blue Zerg player, and oh, Tesla Tech with a mere 10 roaches and Burrow. Oh, that surprised everyone, including Longcat. Does he have any sort of detection nearby? It looks like he is rapidly bringing an Overseer down, and there's the unburrowed Tesla Tech trying to do something fancy, but Longcat with the superior roach count is in a clearly superior position, and as we see the superior Overseer sight range upgrade, we see a whole bunch of rapidly dying roaches unable to run away, as only just now did roach speed finish. The units lost tab getting greener and greener all the time. Poor things. Up in the top left, we do see that Tesla Tech has established control of a third base, but for how much longer? Tesla Tech has most of his resources invested in these 5 spine crawlers at the front that are really not able to do much of anything. As we go ahead and step into that income tab, we see a very, very big resourcing advantage coming for the linked-in Zergy, who's now stepping by the Zelnaga Watchtower, clearing out the vision. That would be the one aspect that Tesla Tech did have over his opponent, was controlling that vision space. He does see this expansion on the side, but with those infestors getting pathogen glands anytime soon, could be a crisis for the AMD Zerg. But Longcat is actually just going to chill. He is actually totally going to chill. And I would not be surprised if this turned into one of those Zerg reserves where both players just hang out and build roaches, and the other player continues to build roaches, and neither player wants to stop building roaches, elsewise he gets out-roached himself. And this is actually how Zerg vs. Zerg has kind of been in the mid-game forever. I will say, I still miss the days when Starcraft was all about the one hatch in the main, Muta Scourge control. Oh, how delightful that was, Tesla Tech. Under attack, action is happening. But Longcat pulls back. The enemy of fighting, the enemy of fun, Longcat, does not want to step in and do the damage. Tesla Tech under huge pressure in the unit counting station. We see there are only 17 roaches on the field with 28 on the field. Longcat is going to continue to really win. He's winning so hard right now. He is super, ultra, very incredibly winning. Now, I will note, at this point in time, the live viewer chat is dominated by the discussion of what is my favorite MOBA game. But I'm going to rechange that discussion to say, what is your favorite RPG on the Super Nintendo? Oh my goodness! I'm probably going to go with Chrono Trigger, but I just can't be certain. Longcat now pulling back, burrowing, retreating, getting a whole bunch of re-health upgrade. And I will say, I have a lot of admiration for Longcat's patience, just slowly chipping his way forward, slowly adding on more units. But where are the infestors? There are 3 infestors out for the blue Zerg, 2 out for green, but we see 5 total coming up for our AMD Zergy buddy Tesla Tech. He is at 124 to 163 food. Brutal, nearly getting doubled, but of course, if at first you don't succeed, expand again. Longcat just rearranging his army, poking around. It's all going to be about who gets the superior fungals, and if I am in Tesla Tech's position, really there's only one solution. Sit, chill, and try to get maxed, and then hope that my composition is a little bit better than the opponent's, but in the meantime, looks like Longcat getting the hive up. The engagement begins. Oh my god, the fungals from Tesla Tech are astoundingly good. Yellowing up almost all of those roaches, but it's just not enough. Longcat eliminates it with ease, and with a single burrow, he can undo all that was caused by that fungal growth, but he might not even do that. He might just sit and chill at home. In the meantime, it looks like we see a pair of Nidus networks We can be springing up worms left, springing up worms right. And meanwhile, we see drones stepping into the fray. My goodness, the aggression from Longcat is worker-based as well. Infestors, those idiot units, they were part of the 1A command and decided to suicide themselves right into the face of the spine crawler and into the face palm of Longcat. Why do infestors do that? You don't even have an attack command. Stop responding to my A command. In the meantime, it looks like we also see Tesla Tick starting to do a little bit of Zergling counterattack in action. Very nicely timed attack, catching his opponent a little bit by surprise. As we see Longcat caught off to the left flank. Looks like, oh, Tesla Tick doing some good damage here at the gold expansion. But he gets surrounded as the roach count is too damn high. In the unit station, we see 53 roaches to 14. Oof. So both players respond by building more roaches. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what my soul told me about my crush in high school. And it worked. Whoa. Longcat with the double Nidus network. And keep in mind, when there's two, it's not a Nidus network, it's the Nidus drill. Denying the Nidus drill. A single roach pops out. That is right, multiple Nidus worms side by side to force the Nidus worm play to succeed is called the Nidus drill. The Nidus drill! More drones with gold minerals step into the fray, and more drones with gold minerals are now mining gas and becoming spine crawlers and doing everything other than mining gold minerals. And at first you don't succeed, cancel, retreat, rinse and repeat. Longcat stepping up to the hatchery. At the top left corner, a huge fungal by the AMD Zerg, but the unit count from Longcat is enormous. It is almost as large as the United States national debt, which is well over 100. We see Tesla Tick trying to do his best to repel this force, but indeed, oh my god, Chill was causing some lag. Get out, Chill. Get out. I don't care if you lost first rounds of the Team Liquid Esports bracket. You really shouldn't stop. Get out, Chill. In the meantime, we also see the Greater Spire is starting to finish up. The Nidus network's full of roaches. Holy cow, 57 roaches on the field. We even see that it looks like a good 30 or so on the side with some drones. But many roaches are caught out in the ether. They're in the Nidus network. They're not serving any purpose in life. Oh no, some infestors that were not as part of the battle. Tesla Tick now throwing down a bunch of spines, and if only his internet gives out, Tesla Tick says, perhaps there's a ruling on that. But Tesla Tick is going to be in a very precarious position, as his opponent has Nidus networks locked and ready to load. But where is any attempt to do the drill? Has he forgotten them? Did he forget? Spore Crawler coming up, an interesting decision. We see that there are more Corruptors now en route for Longcat. Where is the Greater Spire? Where is it? Is it hidden somewhere? Where is it? I found it! Greater Spire done! All it's going to take is a couple of Broodlords to shatter apart the defense of Tesla Tick, who has a good amount of gas mined up, but can he control his units well enough? Is his composition appropriately decent? More infestors, finding the most vulnerable route and getting there as fast as possible. Good infestor, that's exactly where I wanted you to be. Now Longcat, just waiting, biding his time. But not his fingers. That's what the AMD Zerg's doing. Longcat now has a single... Oh my god, he got bold, his eyes got big, and big they were too much of, he said grammatically, and that is going to spell the end of life for Tesla Tick's largely roach infestor force, and it looks like it's going to be a single Broodlord coming up for Longcat. What will the answer be for Tesla Tick? He might be able to take it out with only Corruptors. Can he advance forward? Can he get in? Longcat, Longcat! Is he trying to spell something? Is he trying to spell something? Most of the infestors have suicided already. I think maybe this is an L and this is an I for LinkedIn. Maybe that's what that is. But it looks like Longcat... Oh, the Nidus drill up at the top. We now have a pair of Broodlords coming on up. And the most terrifying noise in all of Starcraft. The Nidus Worms hatched. The Broodlords sprint forthward. And now we have a couple of Broodlords from Tesla Tech. Looks like Longcat is just going to be crushing down the front. Oh, Corruptors from Tesla Tech against the Corruptors. And now the Roaches spring into action. This could actually turn out very, very well for Tesla Tech as he's starting to slowly clean up all those units. Broodlords of his own at the back now, but the Roach count is too high. The Nidus Worms have vomited out their bold, valiant warriors. And it looks like though Tesla Tech is going to win on the skies, he will not be able to hold on the ground, much like a Zealot every time he's under attack. We cannot hold. And poor thing, infestors continue to suicide themselves left and right. The single infested Terran does manage to eliminate almost everything that Tesla Tech has. 3-1 Roaches from Longcat streaming in. AMD putting up the fight, but linked in. Too powerful Longcat with his extreme pleasantry emoticon at the start, representing both his name and his pride, will take down the AMD Zergy. But remember, if you have a non-zero amount of Broodlords, you can still win at any moment. That is the way of the true Zerg warriors. The Roaches continue to fall. It's going to be very difficult for Tesla Tech to come out of this one. He says, good game, and it looks like LinkedIn manages to mark down a win in game number 1, giving them the lead in the series, which will go to first to 4 wins. It is a best of 7, folks. Coming up in game number 2, we're going to see, it looks like Bayren from LinkedIn versus Sonio from AMD. Don't go anywhere because the Consolation final has just started. Aw, yeah.